ang feeling ko, incomplete eh. Eh, ang usapan at narinig ko ito kay Secretary of Justice, kailangan tell all, hindi tell half. Di ba? Ang mga binabanggit, 2022 to 2025 eh. Eh, sila number one contractor, 2016 to 2022 eh.
Kung gagawin silang state witness, kinakailangan buo, hindi edited.
I come out with my opinion. You don't like my opinion, but you have to respect it. In much the same way as I respect your opinion, whatever it is.
Senator Kiko Pangilinan is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. This is not an interpellation, just a manifestation. Mr. President, bago pa man naglabas ng affidavit ang mag-asawang Diskaya, nag-comment na po ako dahil narinig ko doon mismo sa hearing nung tinanong siya nung ilang mga senador. Binanggit niya ang mga pangalan at sinabi niyang mula 2022. Hindi bago ng 2022. Wala pa ho silang affidavit noon, tinanong sa kanila sa hearing. Kaya nung pa man, nag-comment na ako. At ako mismo sa comment ko, sabi ko, mukhang Photoshop tsaka edited. Hindi yung testimonya, hindi yung affidavit kasi wala pang affidavit nun eh. Testimonya pa lang nung una o pangalawang hearing. Kaya, in fairness to the Senate President, kung sinabi niyang edited, I was not referring to, this representation was not referring to the affidavit or in any way referring to the chairperson of the Blue Ribbon Committee. I was referring directly to the testimony given during the hearing, public hearing, of the Diskayas that they said they started flood control projects in 2016 and then went on to continue until 2025. And they too said na itong mga binanggit nilang pangalan ay sa 2022 lang. So, kahit na wala pa ho yung affidavit, doon pa lamang sa kanilang mga testimonya during the public hearing, nakita ko na mukhang hindi kapani-paniwala. At least this is my view as a lawyer na mukhang kung gagawin silang state witness, kinakailangan buo, hindi edited. And when I refer to edited, sila bilang mga testigo, ine-edit nila. Hindi yung chairman ng komite, hindi yung sa abita. I was not referring to the affidavit. I was referring to their testimony when the affidavit had not yet been actually submitted. Just for the record, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator Pangilinan.
In addition, Mr. President, in addition, point number 2, sorry. I was a member and continue to be a member of the committee, the Blue Ribbon Committee. Unfortunately, as was pointed out by the former chairperson, it is the committee that decides as to whether or not we will agree to have a witness taken as in custody to become a witness under the Witness Protection Program. Unfortunately, as a member of the committee, I was not able to read the letter of the chairman then addressed to the Department of Justice. So in that case, Mr. President, sabi siguro kanina, if I heard correctly, nagmamadali dahil nga yung seguridad ng ating mga magiging witness dapat ay paramount. Pero sa akin, mas paramount siguro na may process na ang mga committee members makita man lang yung sulat bago ito'y ma-repair sa Department of Justice. Wala akong nakita, wala po akong nabasa, nakita ko na lang sa dyaryo, Mr. President.
Mr. President, kailangan lang masagot yung manifestation ni Senator Kiko.
For a while, Senator Marcoleta, you have not been recognized yet.
Okay.
Majority Leader.
Yes, Mr. President, we'd like to recognize. Well, he may be allowed, if with the permission of the Senate President, let him allow him to answer or at least reply to the manifestation of Senator Kiko Pangilinan, and then after we'll recognize our Senate President
Thank you.
for his interpellation.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President.
Wait for a while. Senator Marcoleta is recognized.
Thank you. Maalala po natin, Mr. President, na nung pangalawang hearing po ng Blue Ribbon Committee, doon po namin finload yung idea na kung nais po ng mga resource persons, particularly po yung mga 15 contractors na naimbita sa ating Blue Ribbon, kung gusto ninyo na magsalita kayo, come into the open, pinload po namin sa second hearing yon. Makakatulong po kayo sa Estado, lalong-lalo na po kung magbabanggit kayo ng mga taong alam ninyo na mas malaki kaysa sa inyo kung bakit nangyari ang matinding korupsyon sa ating bansa. So pinupload po natin yung idea na maaari silang mag-apply under the Witness Protection Program. Kaya po yung una nilang pananalita, nung sila ay wala pa po at hindi pa nakumbinsi siguro na lalabas, iba po yung kanilang testimony sigurado. Ngunit nung malaman nila na may pagkaseryoso naman po yung offer namin, na kung makakatulong po kayo, magsabi na kayo ng totoo, baka po, sabi namin, yung criminal prosecution, madidispense na yon, pinaka most likely siguro, pagdating ng araw, civil liability na lang ang haharapin ninyo. Meron po akong paniwala na pinag-isipan nilang mabuti yon, kaya lumabas yung mag-asawa na yon. Nung lumabas sila, natural dahil sa magsasabi na sila ng totoo, lalabas po talaga kung anong gusto nilang sabihin. Maring taliwas po doon sa narinig na nauna na pahayag ni Senator Kiko. Sa mga tweet, hindi po pwedeng pagbasihan yung nauna nilang pagsagot sapagkat hindi pa sila nakapagpasya na kanilang sasabihin na kung anong nalalaman nilang totoo sa kanilang kalooban. Yun po yung totoong nangyari ron. Kaya hindi po ako naniniwala nang dahil lamang doon sa maaring hindi pareho nung una yung kanyang testimony at doon niya na sinabi yung buong katotohanan ay maaring edited o maaring may pagbabago o hindi pwedeng pagbasihan. Sa aking palagay po, ang pinag-uusapan natin, ano man yung kanilang sinumite, wala pong karapatan ang sino man sa atin na husgahan yun eh. Yun po yung kanilang nalalaman eh. Pagdating po ng araw, ang korte na po ang gagamit doon. Kung sakasakaling matapos po yung investigasyon na ito, nagkaroon po ng committee report at sinumiti po at ang rekomendasyon po ay ipagsakda lahat ang mga tao may kinalaman dito. Yun pong mga ganong klaseng dokumento ay pupunta rin sa korte eh. And in the final analysis, only the court can determine yung veracity o yung kawalang katwiran, kung meron man, ng mga naunang pahayag. Yun po yung gusto naming mapansin, Mr. President. Salamat po.
Thank you, Senator Marcoleta. The Senate President is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President. Well, I decided to go down from the rostrum so that I can either answer or debate with any or with any interpellations from our colleagues. No, but let me just try to explain some of the points that were raised. That to me, and that is my opinion, inaccurate yung mga intindi or inaccurate yung perception in these interviews that I am, the media has been conducting with me. Ang totoo nga yan, dami ko pa nga iniiwasan na interview eh. Kukunti pa nga yun eh. Pero whenever I am asked, I come out with my opinion. You don't like my opinion, but you have to respect it. In much the same way as I respect your opinion, whatever it is. No, but when it comes to the issue of legal, there are rules to follow. So let me start with what the minority leader said as far as the Blue Ribbon Committee is concerned and the order. Malinaw sa rules natin eh. A witness cited in contempt may be ordered by detained in such a place as may be designated by the committee alone or andun yung or with the concurrence of the Senate President by either one detention order. So it's the Senate President has the power to do that. Ngayon, nung binibigay sa akin yung binigay sa akin yung sulat para i-recommend yung witness protection program ng mga Diskayas, ang feeling ko incomplete eh. Ang usapan at narinig ko ito kay Secretary of Justice, kailangan tell all, hindi tell half. Di ba? Ang mga binabanggit, 2022 to 2025 sila number one contractor 2016 to 2022 eh. Ba't wala doon ang kwento? Di ba? So, you cannot blame me if I do not want to immediately do that. No? And then I know for a fact, as I said in the media, I know that there is a possibility that we will change the leadership the following day. All right. Now, let me continue with some of the opinions that were aired. Well, of course, yung nabanggit kanina ni Senator De La Rosa, pasensya na, baka nabigla ako at nagamit ko yung salitang gimmick, ano? Pero it could be had been a wrong word that I should not have used, no? Pwede kasing opinion yun, sapagkat yung public ang madalas kong marinig na sinagsasabi nun eh. Ano? Now, as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing illegal or out of the rules that we have done. My opinion, as aired, kung hindi nyo nagustuhan, pagpasensyaan nyo ako. Kung hindi nyo nagustuhan yung mga sinabi ko, na opinion ko. Pero I never mentioned names. When I said, baka na-edit, tama yung sinabi ni Senator Pangilinan. Iba yung thinking eh. Bakit